David and Goliath, a modern-day reflection Bible story. 1 Samuel 17:45. David said to the Philistine, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David was just a young shepherd boy, overlooked and underestimated. Yet, when the entire army of Israel cowered in fear before Goliath, a giant warrior, David stepped forward. Armed only with a slingshot and 5 smooth stones, he faced the impossible. With faith in God, he declared victory before the battle even began. As Goliath charged at him, David slung a stone that struck the giant in the forehead, defeating him. His faith, not his strength, brought him victory. Modern-day reflection. A student facing challenges. James' story. James was an ordinary high school student, but he faced a giant of his own: dyslexia. Reading was difficult, and he often felt embarrassed when he struggled in class. His teachers doubted he could ever graduate with good grades, and his classmates made fun of him, calling him slow and stupid. James' parents encouraged him, but the negativity weighed heavily on him. He often wondered, why did God make me this way? One Sunday at church, James heard a sermon about David and Goliath. The pastor spoke about how David wasn't the strongest, tallest, or most experienced warrior, yet his faith in God made him victorious. That message struck a chord in James' heart. James realized that his battle with dyslexia was his own Goliath, and like David, he needed to face it with faith. Instead of running away or feeling defeated, he decided to fight. He prayed for strength, worked harder, and asked God to guide him. He started using special learning techniques, listening to audiobooks, and practicing every day. His progress was slow, but he refused to give up. On the day of his final exams, he felt nervous but reminded himself of David's story. If God helped David defeat a giant, he will help me too. James not only passed his exams but graduated among the top students in his class. Years later, he became a motivational speaker, inspiring others to overcome their own giants with faith and perseverance. Lesson for today: life will always bring challenges, and sometimes they seem impossible to overcome. But just like David, we can trust that God will help us defeat our giants. Key takeaways: no obstacle is too big for God. Faith and determination can overcome any challenge. Trust in God rather than your own strength. What Goliath are you facing today? Remember, with faith, even the smallest stone can bring victory.